A big hello to all the EIHL fans out there. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. And of course, hello to my regular subscribers and viewers. I hope you guys and everyone is having an awesome day. Now, I released this version of this video, or a version of this video, a couple of weeks ago on the dark versions of these jerseys, and it was one of the most well-received videos I've ever done on this channel or the previous channel. I'm not talking about viewership, but as far as interaction and just appreciation. I'm very, very happy to know a ton of people, or a ton of EIHL fans specifically, and you guys have been so nice to me, so I really appreciate the support. And before I went on to a different league and kind of ranked their jerseys, I wanted to say thank you again for all your support and kind of do the white version of this video, or not the white version of this video, but the white jersey version of this video. And so I've ranked all the EIHL jerseys in all the EIHL white jerseys. And I'm going to tell you my rankings now. I'm going to warn you, they're different than the dark jerseys, which, if they were the same, I probably wouldn't even do this video. But the fact that they're different makes it interesting for me. I don't know if it'll be interesting for you, but it's interesting for me because my tastes change based on dark or white jerseys. So, okay, let's get into this. This doesn't have to be too long of a video. Let's start off with number 10. Now, one mistake I made in the previous video is not give the photographers credit, and I did make a big mistake there, so I do apologize to any of the photographers that did take any of the pictures that I used in the last video and did not give them credit for. In this video, I will link all of the photographers down below in a pinned comment on this video, and some of them I actually don't know. I tried to find, at the best of my ability, to find out who the photographer was that took the photos, and I just couldn't find out. So I'm going to leave that one blank, or I'll just say team name photographer. If you do know who took that photo, please let me know in a comment on that comment, reply to my comment, and I will edit that comment to say that person's name, because I want to give them credit, because they definitely deserve credit. But I do have some of the names here, and I'll read those. So, okay, so in number 10, I put the Dundee Stars, and I think my criticism is fairly similar to the dark version of this jersey. It's not really a bad jersey. I think it's just the advertisement on the front, the big neon yellow one up here, and then the star on the belly or the gut region, which I guess kind of makes sense to the name of the team, but the color doesn't really make sense. If you see it down on the sock, I actually don't mind that. It looks kind of cool on the sock, but on the jersey, I don't know, it feels a little bit out of place. If that was, instead of neon yellow or yellow, if the star was white maybe on the belly region, and then the thing up here was a red or a blue to match the rest of the colors of the jersey, I think I would like it a lot more. Number 9, the Blaze. Now, I was pretty critical of this jersey, the dark version of this jersey, in the previous video. I said it was a bit boring, and you know, that might have been a little bit harsh, and I think maybe some fans and maybe some team members were a bit offended, so I feel like I should apologize, but I still kind of feel that way, and I kind of feel that way about this one too. I don't necessarily think it's boring, I just think it's really white. And something I didn't notice in the last one, I guess I technically noticed it, but I didn't really mention it, is the flames that come up along the arm. I really like that. I think that's a nice little subtle touch, and I've seen previous versions of jerseys from this team, and I love them because they're really bold and in your face, and they've got a ton of flames, and that's kind of the weird person I am. I want to see that stuff, and I think I'm in the minority there. I think the classic or the typical EIHL fan probably prefers this jersey and not the jersey that I want, so I kind of know that I'm in the wrong here, but otherwise it's just a little bit too white for me. But like I said, I love that little the flames come up on the arm. I want to see that come up all the way up. Number 8, and I have 2 photos here. Sorry, one second. I just wanted to make sure that the first one I'm going to show you is of a goalie, and it shows the majority of the jersey, but I have a second one because it shows a more specific part of the jersey. So the first jersey is, it's really, really white, but you get that texture kind of in starting at the bottom, and almost it's not gradient, but it kind of flows up. And this was also in our dark jersey, which I liked, but I kind of feel maybe like it doesn't work in the white jersey. It almost looks like a practice jersey a little bit. But in the second photo I'm going to show you, something I do really like is underneath the arms, they have that same kind of fading out texture that goes from that dark color, and then the texture kind of inverts and fades the other way. to white, and then surrounded by a red stripe. I actually quite like that. I think that looks really good. It's super unique. So that's absolutely my favorite part of this jersey. Number 7, I have the Fife Flyers. I mean, this is a funny photo, is it not? It was so difficult to find the white or photos of white jerseys from some of these teams, because the majority of the times they're posting dark versions of these jerseys, or photos of their dark jerseys. So it's really hard to find white versions of these. But I mean, like I said, this is a funny photo, but it actually shows the jersey quite well, so that's why I used it. And I mean, just the colors. I like the colors. They match the logo. The ads on there, like the McDonald's thing, doesn't feel out of place because the color matches. My mind doesn't be like, oh my god, get that off the jersey, because my mind doesn't even really notice it because it blends in with the colors of the jersey. The green one on the shoulder is quite obvious to me because it's green and there's no other green on the uniform whatsoever. But regardless, I'm just generally a fan of blue and yellow together. It just looks really good. Number 6, I have the Manchester Storm, and this photo was taken, as you can see at the bottom, Matty C, in 1989, and I mean, I don't remember seeing a white jersey with this color combination, maybe ever, in any league, and I've seen a lot of jerseys. The almost charcoal gray, or just gray in general, on the shoulder with the blacked out version of a secondary logo on the shoulder looks awesome. I really like that, and it's got that purple stroke around it, and then you see those same colors down below and on the arm down below matching. I quite like this. It's maybe not a typical color combination that you'd see possibly anywhere else in any other sports. I'm really trying to rack my brain going through the different leagues in sports around the world, but I can't think of a color combination or a team that uses this color combination. And while it's not typical, and maybe some people don't like it, I like it quite a bit. Number 5, the Sheffield Steelers, and this jersey, I don't hate it and I don't love it. It's just kind of in the middle. Does that make sense? What I do like about it is the subtle little lines in the white part of the jersey. It almost looks like a sheet of loose leaf or paper or something. And I mean, yeah, I have nothing really negative to say about it. It just doesn't like woo me. Number 4, the Nottingham Panthers, and I believe Mark Ferris, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, took this photo. And I do apologize if I'm now saying any of the names wrong. And like I said, I tried really hard to figure out who took each of these photos, but it's tough. But as far as the jersey goes, I really like this jersey. It feels very academic. My favorite part is the arm here, where they have that big. It's not a typical stripe. It's a big, it's from elbow to shoulder basically, of a big black stripe, and it's got the yellow in there, or the gold, sorry, to offset it, which matches the colors of the logo. It looks really good. I like it a lot. Number 3, I put the Glasgow Clan. Again, I mean, just jersey aside, that logo is freaking amazing. It gets me all hot and bothered every time I look at it. But this photo was possibly taken by Al Gould, and I actually spoke with Al directly about the previous video, because he had taken a photo in that, and I had not given credit. So I want to give credit to Al now. He did take the photo from the previous video of the Glasgow Clan, and I'm not sure if he took this specific one. It wasn't listed online who took this, but he takes a lot of their photos. But this jersey is nice. I mean, it's clean. There's a lot of advertisements on it, but it's not egregious. Like, they're not crazy in your face. They're not in the wrong spots. I feel like they're kind of in the right spots. They're not really clashing with anything too much. The arm striping, or the arm coloration is pretty good. I love that the collar is purple to match the rest, and yeah, it's just a really simple, clean jersey. Quite like it, and I love that color combination. Number 2, I've put the Guildford Flames, and the more that I look at this jersey, the more that I love it. In fact, I almost put it first. That's how much I liked it. The subtle stripe that goes, the pinstripe that goes from like the bottom up the sides, and the deep blue and then the deep red, I think they work really good together, because they're not in your face colors, but then boom, you just got that spicy yellow in there, and I like that a lot. I love that where the arm is, and then you have the number on there, it's the dark blue. If that was white, and that yellow or gold number was on there, you'd barely see that, or it would just look off. So the fact that they knew that and they made that dark blue and they put the number on that, it contrasts really nicely. So I like this jersey a lot. And this photo was, I looked at the photographers for this team, the Cardiff Devils, and I think it's either Helen, Dave, or James who took this photo. They have 3 photographers listed. But Cardiff Devils, number 1, this jersey is freaking awesome. It's a little Christmassy. That's okay though. But what I love about it is the green that comes up on the sides, and then the striping that comes along around the arm. I like that a lot. It matches the helmet. It matches the rest of the uniform. I'm not sure if the pants should be green or red though. I feel like maybe the pants should be green to match the bottom of the jersey, but that might be a little bit too much green and it might look odd with the red helmets. So I think they probably made the right decision here. But anyways, I really like this jersey a lot, like a lot. It's just unique, and I like jerseys that are unique, and that is unique. So thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want more EIHL content, please let me know down below in the comment section. And if you maybe aren't an EIHL fan, maybe you're watching this and you live in North America, if you want to see me do this version of this video for a different league, maybe the WHL, the OHL, or AHL, whatever, please let me know which league I should do next, because I'm going to be doing these leagues over the next, basically like 5 years. There's so many teams and leagues to do, so I'm excited for it. So let me know which one I should do next, and if you are not subscribed, please hit the subscription button down below. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Adios.